Good afternoon, everyone. The little white one, that one hatched last night. This one's only just hatched. And I've got a couple more that are hatching. So I was starting to worry that I wasn't going to have any hatch because I put the incubator on the 1st and I was thinking it was going to hatch on the 21st, but it started hatching on the 22nd. It's all good. I'll show you what else I've been up to today. Okay, so I planted some chocolate mint over there. I put in some peppermint the other day, so that's underneath that milk crate. I've sort of do something with the rue and the tansy. I think I've put some turmeric down that end. I've been trimming off some of these weedy branches and everything. Did discover there's some leucaena growing here, which I'm really pleased about. We're looking at making a shower out of 2 IBCs. I chopped up some sugar cane and I've got it soaking. Hopefully it'll start sending out some roots soon. I got some seedlings there. They're not ones that I've grown, they're store-bought ones, but I just got them in there, hopefully to protect them from the cool that's been getting at night. Got some olive tree cuttings there. I got a bucket load of horse manure from the stable and I put that down in there, although I did this yesterday. So I've got a tomato plant there, calendula there, and some basil there. And there I also put some comfrey, a bit of comfrey root in there too. So yes, and I trimmed back that tree that the goats demolished. They've been ring barking it happily. What else have I been up to? I've got heaps of mulberry cuttings there, which I've been thinking I really should change them over. Oh, I've got some elderberry cuttings there on the kitchen bench. Got some comfrey root that I've just chucked in here because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. Having a few challenges with the aquaponics because the ground's not quite level and we've only got the little sumps, so you can really only have 2 garden beds per sump and they're not connected, so it's all good, it's not a tragedy. It's a little bit frustrating. I've planted in some beans and some peas around the edges of the aquaponics. I put some more clay balls in here, topped up their water, put a little pipe in there for them to hide in, because I noticed they were really hovering around the pump a lot. I'm saying a lot. What else? Oh, I know what else I did. I'm getting ready to move the goats. Oh, and that moringa. This moringa looks like it has got a shoot. Not sure if I showed you this yesterday. I should take all this grass out. There's a shoot down there. Green shoot. So very pleased about that. I need to put some more time in mulching all that and getting some more horse manure. That moringa's not really doing anything more than it was. Rhode Island Reds haven't been laying that many eggs, although I have discovered that instead of laying in their nesting box, they're actually laying over in the corner. I need to check the girls anyway. One of them was cackling a lot before, so she may have laid an egg. Let's check. Oh, yeah, did an egg. Girls. Look at that nice big egg. I'm not quite sure what that big crack was underneath my shoe. Oh, I should get the girls some more food. So you got a nice nesting box there, and they're not nesting in it. They've got water in there. It's just all covered in mulch. I might raise that up a bit higher, but I'll come back and do that once I've got 2 hands. See, the girls are doing well. They're not laying that much, but these girls are a little bit older than This is their third or fourth year. Might be their fourth year. Matthew's chicken seems to be doing well. Then with the guinea fowls, they're not picking on her. They haven't laid anything. She hasn't laid anything. They need some water, so I'll have to fix that. These girls are laying nicely. I'm getting 3 or 4 eggs a day from these 4, which is very nice. But I collected those already this morning. One thing that is really horrible is those weeds. These little thistly things. They are really, really nasty. And they travel inside on your shoes, which is a really big problem. Oh, they need food. I fixed their water before. Now, I did already collect eggs from here, but I think I heard one of these girls cackling, and of course, they're not nesting in their nesting boxes either. I did have them down on the ground, but they've... Oops, sorry. Oh, they need food too. They've made a nest. And there's an egg in it. And of course, it's not very easy to get to because it's under the shelf. And there are sticks and branches everywhere. See, I have popped these. I did put the nesting boxes down on the ground, but they still use the mulch, unfortunately. But, hey, what do you do? They're chooks. I'm grateful for the eggs. Yes. Sorry, and all you're seeing is my hand. I'm going to have to come back and give them some food anyway. So everyone needs food. These girls need some water in their container. I put water in these girls before earlier today. And the other Rhode Island Reds, the Rhode Island Reds need some water. So I'll go and show you the other thing that I did in preparation for moving the goats. As much as I'm going to get myself into trouble, because I'm going to end up forgetting them. And I'm going to put those there. Remind me. So out the front, I've set up part of one of my goat shelters. Yay! I got 2 IBCs and a roof. One of the IBCs is up on Better Bricks. I haven't got the other one up yet, simply because I'm not 100% positive of the spacing. So I'll wait until I've got the next 2 IBCs before I do that. And with these ones, I will actually be able to pump water from the dam into the IBCs, because that's what the current owner's currently doing at the moment with the bathtubs there for the ponies. He pumps water up from the dam. There's really very little feed here. It's going to take a lot of work to rebuild these paddocks. There's just no organic matter. I mean, look at there's nothing, no organic matter in the soil at all. There's lots of pony poo, but I don't want to go in with those ponies because they're not very nice ponies. And I've got 101 other things that I need to do. But yeah, big problem I have got is these bathtubs that are here. They're all cast iron, and there's one around the other side that is just so heavy. I got the water out, but I haven't been able to set my IBC up to collect the water from the drain, from the gutter, which is really unfortunate. But yeah, so that's some of what we've been up to. Lots of different things on the go at the moment, and still trying to get everything out of the other house. Still bringing over loads of, because on the trailer all I can fit is 2 IBCs at a time. I mean, if I had a bit more strength I'd be able to get 3, maybe 4, because I can get one on top of the other one if I've got them on this side. But what I have been doing is I've been putting them up so that they're narrow ways each next to each other, and then I can fit the 8 Bessa bricks that are under them on the trailer as well. So yeah, so that's how I managed to get those ones over here. Plus I put some other stuff up on the top, like my trolley. So good to have my trolley back, which I'm about to go use so that I can feed the chickens. So you have a great day. If you've got any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below. I picked up a Monsterio Deliciio. I don't actually like them, but Gavin and my mum do, so yeah, managed to get that. It's very heavily discounted. It's like a third of its normal price, so I was very excited about that. But yeah, a lot to do, a lot of work to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the other goats, because there's just not enough feed here, even for these two. It's just not enough feed. But once I start having the pigeon peas and the Leucaena, so Leucaena's, that's a Leucaena, but there's a big Leucaena over here, which I can coppice this, chop it right down low, and then it should start sprouting from there, which will be really, really good. It's not the best place for it, because I can't get into it all that easily, but I'll clean that up. But yeah, so that's the Leucaena. Really great forage for the animals, and a great nitrogen fixer. It's a good companion plant. It is a bit of a cleansing though, because you can get totally out of control, which is actually why there's little Leucaena trees popping up all over the place. So that's a Leucaena. Then over here's a Leucaena, but they're a brilliant pioneer. So this is a Leucaena. Hasn't got any pods on it yet, but yeah. Anyway, really, Hugo. He's got a crow collar on that doesn't work. Oh, I didn't put it on. I only just discovered it when I was moving it, because I kind of moved the feathers out of the road. I wish I'd taken it off him now. I should have while I had him. Anyway, I got to get food and water to these guys. I will catch you in the next video. Have a great one. I hope everything's growing well for you and you're getting lots of things planted. Because we really are only at the beginning of all this nightmarish challenge. And they're expecting, I was reading an email from Scott Pape, the barefoot investor. He's expecting that in about 5 months' time is when the real financial crisis is going to hit. So, and he's probably about right, because that's when this current stimulus is going to stop, and hopefully everything will be back to normal, but it won't really be back to normal because there'll be such a contraction in the economy that it's going to make life very difficult. So yes, which means you've got time to actually grow some of your own food and make it so you have got a bit of sustainability happening, and you don't need to plant it in the ground. You can use garden containers, even just some plants on your windowsill. But this time of year is a really good time to get silver beet and kale, cauliflower, broccoli. I always have trouble with cauliflower and broccoli, but silver beet and the kale, they grow really, really well at this time of year, and you don't have as much pest pressure either. So it really is a great time to get things in the ground, especially in southeast Queensland, which is where I am. So get things planted, get them in pots, get it going, and start preparing. And if no disaster happens, you end up having great, really good food for you, growing on tap at home. And you'll improve your health, because you'll be eating stuff that's grown locally. Anyway, have a great one. Any comments, questions or suggestions, leave them below. And I look forward to showing you more of the baby chicks in the next day or so. The boys are so excited. They really are. It's so exciting to see the baby chicks again. It's been so long since we've had any babies in the house. Love the chicks, I really do. I'm gonna have to reset up some of my coops soon too. But I got the brooder organised, so it's all good. Anyway, you have a great one. Any comments, questions, or suggestions? Leave them below. And remember to like and subscribe to catch up with how our journey is going and follow along. Have a great one. Bless you.